Yo, what is happening, ladies and gents? It's your boy Savvy Clips back again after a long hiatus, man. First and foremost, I want to apologize to you guys for just kind of disappearing for a while. I gotta keep it a buck with you guys. I gotta keep you G. Essentially, I was just getting bored of this game, man. I had to try something else. I was out here playing Ratchet and Clank, man. I was playing Paladins, playing a bunch of different games. This game was just, it was just getting me so mad, dude. Like, Fortnite is a very rage-inducing game, and I was only able to tolerate it for so long, man, without taking a break. So, I'm back on the game now. Got my head somewhat straight now. So, we're back in it and whatnot. But, yeah, guys, I had to take a break. I probably will start branching out, though, into other games just to kind of spice things up, get some variety going, because Fortnite is definitely not as poppin' as it was. I don't want to say that it's dying out per se. I think that it's still gonna be a top game for sure for a while, hopefully. But I am playing other games now. I'm definitely not as good at Fortnite now as I was. I feel like I already reached my peak before I took my hiatus, and kind of trying to work my way back to where I was. My building is still really good, but my mechanics are just off, man. Even my movement, like I was bumping into doorways and whatnot, just missing easy shots on no skins that are just standing still with a freaking pistol in their hand and whatnot. Like I was just doing the nonsense, man. But this game was one of the few games where I was able to kind of muster up some good old greatness, and just kind of tapped into my old ways. This wasn't like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You guys are gonna see a couple cringy moments. There were some bots that I came across in this game, but regardless, if it's over 12 kills, then I'm pretty much gonna put it up, just 'cause there were a lot of enjoyable moments in the game, regardless of the bots that I did encounter. I had a couple interesting build fights here and there. There was one really good one towards the end of the game against a really good player. But yeah, man, just not really going for wins anymore. I feel like when I was first playing Fortnite, I was kind of more so trying to close games out, and nowadays I just be pushing everybody. I don't really care if I win or lose anymore. I just try to get a lot of kills, and that's how I have fun on the game, man. I feel like, I mean, I guess I've always wanted just to get high kills, but now I just care about wins like less than ever. I don't know. I guess because I took that break, I just feel like I fell out the loop, and it's just like, ah, whatever. I'm kind of off it already. So that's that. And there have been a lot of interesting changes to the game. You know, this is pre-patch 4.5. I think it's 4.5, the one that just came out. Basically, this is before the newest patch. This is before the what can I think of, like, what's happened? This is before the shotgun building damage nerf, but this is with the regular shotgun damage nerf. You see I'm rocking with the blue tack. Got the stink bombs on deck as well. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about this gameplay too much. I actually want to step aside from the gameplay for a second and talk about the World Cup. How many of you guys are interested in the games that are going on? They're pretty interesting, man. Even for people that don't really follow soccer, football, or whatever you call it. The games can be pretty enjoyable because they're very intense, very high stake games. And they're the only sport that incorporates like a country team, a whole nation, instead of just like a state or a city. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the only one, right? I don't know. Maybe there's like some weird other sport I don't know about, like lacrosse or like cricket or some shit. I don't know if they use country teams, but yeah, soccer is very passionate, very passionate sport. And I think it's a lot of fun, man. I don't know about you guys, but my family, namely my dad, is very passionate about soccer, and I think it's great to be able to just sit down, watch a game with him. I don't really spend a whole lot of time with my dad. Um, so, you know, it's cool to just be close to him and spend time with the family. It strengthens the bond, you know. So, I think it's pretty dope. One thing I will say though about, you know, going back to the patch, the new patch is pretty crazy, man. Like I think it's interesting. I was trying so much to not talk about Fortnite, but I can't help myself. This new patch was very interesting. I think that it's a pivotal moment in Fortnite history because it really explicates how much Epic is trying to shift the meta. They really hate shotgun supremacy. And I guess I kind of get it because they want the gameplay to be as varied as possible. You know, they want most of the weapons, if not all of them, to be viable. They want you to not be limited to just shotguns, and well, if you don't have a shotgun, I guess you're fucked, you know? But yeah, this is one of the assholes that I came across. Like, what is this guy doing? I'm not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe he was just trolling. He obviously had weapons, he had mats. I couldn't tell you what he was doing there. But anyway, and this is like one of the highest kills under whatever minutes I've ever had. Like, I was getting rapid kills in this game. I actually really like dropping Salty Springs now because there's so many people that drop there. And like, is it just me or is everybody like a god at dropping now? Everybody knows how to perfectly plan their landing and get right on top of the chests and whatnot. It's hard, man. Even if you're a really experienced player, it can be hard to get a good start now because so many people have mastered it by now. But anyway, enough about that. What was I talking about before? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's really interesting how badly Epic is trying to shift the meta. But I think this is still not the patch that's gonna do it. Shotguns are still really good. And I feel like the only way they would really... I mean, shotguns are shotguns. From one perspective, it confuses me that Epic really doesn't want shotguns to dominate in close quarters because that's exactly what they're intended to do. I mean, if they're trying to reduce the range, that's one thing. They can incorporate a larger damage drop off for a specific distance or something like that. But just flat out reducing the damage, I don't think that's the way to go about it. They can maybe increase reload time or decrease the fire rate, but damage, I don't think that was something they should have tampered with. And I mean, we'll see if they end up reverting it or not, but I don't think they will, unfortunately. I really want them to bring it back to 90 damage for pumps and regular, you know, bring back the one pump. It's frustrating to get one pumped, but I mean, it's just part of the game, man. Like, they're giving in to these kids that are just complaining and complaining. Like, get good at the game, man. Epic is way too... They're way too generous with these... I don't even know how to explain it. They're way too generous to the noobs. They've got to just tell it like it is, man. Like, you got to get good at the game. Obviously, they're not going to say that, but I mean... That's what I feel like should be the case. If you're not doing good at the game, you gotta practice. And people play this game a lot, man. A lot of them are good by now. Like, is it really necessary to just reduce shotguns? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I thought they were fine as they were. It is frustrating to get one pumped, but guess what? It's also frustrating for somebody to go through your mats. It's also frustrating to get headshotted by a sniper out of nowhere. It's also frustrating to... Like, I could go on all day, you know? There's a million things that are frustrating about this game. And that was one of the few things that incorporated skill. Like, it takes skill to land a headshot with a shotgun, and somebody who's capable of consistently hitting those headshots should be rewarded for that accuracy. Everybody gets lucky. Everybody gets one pumped by a default skin every now and then. It happens, you know, but there's nothing you can do about it because that's just the nature of the game. They're trying to change the whole nature of the game, and they're going about it the wrong way, man. I really don't like the direction that it's going right now. I mean, I kind of do. I like the SMG buff. I think that was definitely a good move. But yeah, I mean, if they're gonna buff the buff the SMG, they might as well just bring back the shotguns to what they were. At least bring back the headshot. They can leave the base damage nerf, but bring back the headshot damage, because it's very frustrating to hit a 17 damage headshot. It's very frustrating, man. Like I just get such low numbers. I mean, maybe it has to do with the fact that I took a whole month hiatus, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just my aim that's bad, and I'm just not getting good spreads on my headshots. But I rarely hit over 100 damage on a headshot now. More often than not, I hit for like 17 or like 95 maybe. I get a lot of 95s, but rarely over 100. Also, a random thing I just want to mention real quick. Is it just me, guys, or are new weapons, like brand new weapons or items, extremely common regardless of their rarity? Like, I swear, dude, when the guided missile came out, I found that so many times, and that was just purple and gold. The sting bomb comes out, I'm finding it all the time. Everybody has it. The dual pistols come out, everybody gets them. Everybody has it. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a weird phenomenon to me, and I don't know if anybody else has experienced that or thought about it, but whatever. I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Another thing that I really like, and it doesn't really have to do with like meta or anything like that, but the World Cup skin, I think that was an amazing milestone in skin customization, man. Being able to just have all those colors in one skin, that was absolutely incredible of them to do. And it's only 1200 for that skin, and you essentially have 24 different skins, man. That's amazing that they did that. And you can like put the number and everything. That was sweet, man. As soon as I racked up my battle pass and got to 1200 V-Bucks, I had to drop it on the World Cup skin. I couldn't get it the first round, but luckily they brought it back yesterday, and I was able to get my hands on it. The Poised Playmaker. Yeah, man, it's sweet. And I actually have a gameplay coming up with that skin, just to showcase that a little bit. Yeah, we're coming towards the end of the game here. I think that my best build fight of the game is coming up as well. And it's amazing to see how many people are skilled at building now. It's a lot of fun, man. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun getting into build fights now because pretty much everybody is like somewhat competent. There's no skins that are building one by ones now. It's very beautiful to see. You know, a lot of people were getting frustrated with it, and I gotta be honest, I was a little frustrated with it at first too, because it was just so easy getting kills back in the day, man. Nobody would build. All you had to do was make one ramp and a wall in front of it, and you would kill like 90% of players. It's pretty ridiculous how easy Fortnite was back then. Which makes me feel good, man, that I can still get really high kill games like this, because these people are building, they know what they're doing now. And we're still killing it, baby. We're still doing it big. And like I said, guys, I'm back from my hiatus. I am still liking Fortnite. Not crazy about it as much. My sessions have gotten a bit shorter, but that's partly due to my job. I just have a lot of hours that I'm working at my job, so That's been interfering a little bit. And I still gotta put out that montage, guys. Don't think I forgot about the montage. I still have the clips. They are getting slowly more and more outdated though, so I really do have to stop slacking. And this is the build battle I was talking about here. This guy was pretty decent, but we finessed. And I want to see more of the competitive playlists for sure. You guys can tell I'm a very competitive player. So I like the game modes like Solo Showdown that bring out the tryhards. Because having fights like this, man, having your heart pumping, it's a lot of fun. I will admit, Fortnite is easily one of the most thrilling games I've ever played. If not the most thrilling, man. I have so much experience, and I still get those moments where my heart is just racing, like so much adrenaline. That's why we love it, man. It's really great. And it makes me really excited to see the Black Ops 4 Battle Royale. Cause look at it this way, guys. Call of Duty back in the day reigned over first-person shooters, man. They reigned over shooters, period. Call of Duty would sell so many units. Everybody was playing it. It was so highly anticipated. Like the hype surrounding Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Call of Duty 4 was just unparalleled by any other game series, man. Like they had the gaming scene under their thumb, and they just kind of fell off. The game just started getting repetitive. People got bored, and other games, i.e. Fortnite, took over the throne. And I think that Call of Duty realizes that it has to make a move. Call of Duty's got to do something to take back its rightful spot. And I think Black Ops 4 is going to do that. There's already gameplay out. If you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. The game looks pretty good. It's looking clean. No jetpacks, I don't think, which is good. That's what turned a lot of people away from Call of Duty. And that's kind of what Fortnite's doing now, man. They got to stick to what they know. Stick to the basics. Don't switch things up too much. Just fix the bugs. That's all you got to do. Fix the bugs. Come out with more flea-ass skins to make more money. And that's it, man. Have events. Definitely keep the limited time modes going. They got to make Blitz permanent, man. That's first and foremost. They got to make Blitz permanent. Because that's like the best LTM that has ever come out, to be frank. And this pretty much wraps up the gameplay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. I sure as hell enjoyed playing it. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how you guys feel, man. Until next time, Savvy Clips. Peace out.